this is the guy who brought the Super Bowl to Philadelphia, and they're out on him. I think it's the right move. I do think it's the right move, the Eagles. I really do. I think, especially this year, I think you've got to strike when the iron's hot, when the list of head coaching candidates is so good, because it's not always the same. Sometimes you go in, there's kind of scraping the barrel a little bit. There's some really great contenders in terms of offensive coordinators coming out, defensive coordinators, even some college guys coming up. So I do like the timing of it, and they've had a poor year. It's interesting, and it's very interesting for the quarterback situation more than anything. So whoever's going to come in now, is it going to depend on, well, it's which way it goes, isn't it? Do they get a head coach for the quarterback, or do they bring a head coach in and see what he wants to do with quarterback and then take it from there?
It's incredible. There's so many questions. There's always questions when a head coach comes into a football team, let alone when they don't even know who their starting quarterback is. You've got two real options. And, we talked about it on the pod, and it's really funny how a lot of NFL fans were trying to downplay what Pederson did. They were like, why is it still in the news cycle when it was on the news cycle on the Friday of a wild card week? People were still talking about it. This is why. It was massive. We talked about it. It's huge. The confidence in the fucking Eagles locker room is completely shot to pieces. I know Jason Kelsey came out and said nothing happened between me and Doug Pederson. It did. People had to be restrained from getting to the head coach on the sideline of an NFL game. The people downplaying this were quite naive because he's lost the locker room. And it's incredible because, as you said, this team 3 years ago won a Super Bowl with the same head coach that was loved because they were the underdogs. They rallied around that. They had Chris Long in the big German Shepherd mask. They were the dogs. They beat the Patriots. They toppled the dynasty. They were heroes. The fans were ripping up street lamps. He's lost them in an instant.
Do you know the happiest man in the world is right now? Maybe Carson Wentz. He's got a chance.